In this video, we discuss the Leo full moon of February 2025, universal collective energy to assist us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that is soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. So, quick introduction. Go to my website, edwardragosta.community. Uh, readings, the link readings for if you'd like to have a private session with myself and my guides. You can see me in person if you are local or if you're traveling at Light Club Curiosity Shop at Warwick, New York, in Warwick, New York. Or you can have a telephone reading with myself, or you can arrange a online Zoom session. All right. And then go to my website, same website at Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. This video will be there, all the current videos when you visit, and accompanying theme healing songs, and where you can subscribe for daily videos, daily insight, foresight, video subscription service, Medium Tarot TV Plus, feed your soul. All right. So I'm going to quickly say, because I always forget, I'm going to quickly say the previous astrological associations, but everything is still in play. So for the zodiac year 2024, that runs through winter 2025, I think through March 28th, 2025. We have Leo sun signs, activated, empowered, and or triggered. And this is their full moon. So, but they have been our energetic mascots since I believe it was like April 8th, 2024 with the Aries new moon. And we also have as the co-pilot energy of the planet Saturn in Pisces. So if you have that placement, Saturn in Pisces, you're activated, empowered, and or triggered as well. For the current solar month, as of February 12th, 2025, we have Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to play another role. We have the influence of the planet Jupiter. So look to see where Jupiter is in your chart, if you're astrologically inclined. And we also have the male Earth sun signs, specifically those who are 29 years old and older, the more mature energy set. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're all male Earth sun signs, can resonate with this energy. All right, so now we're going to pick up where we left off from those videos, and we have the current week energy, though everything discussed in this video is going to be an influence for the entire lunar month, and that is February 12th through March 13th, 2025. So the current week energy, which is going to be the strongest, February 12th through the 19th, we have the energy of, well, it could be one or two things. One thing is commitment. Is there something that we need to commit to? Or is there something that we need to let go of, person, place, thing, or influence of, when we get to the next energy? The other aspect of this energy, I would say, has to do with rest, actual rest. This might be, for some, this might be a time of great healing, if they allow. If it's necessary, please allow. Now, the Astrological Association is Jupiter and Libra. All right, so Jupiter is luck, expansion, growth, soul growth, soul evolution, name of the game, but also fate. Now, I see this combination, Jupiter and Libra, as the universe is going to distribute, I guess in this case, well, no, I guess it is sort of karma-like, where I feel everyone gets what they deserve, depending on our past actions, but really intentions behind the actions. And then what we get or don't get is also attributed to the dominant vibration that we have within. So, as I say, we can say and do all the right things, but if we don't truly believe within, we form a resistance to the exact thing that we want and desire, that we want to attract, create, manifest. So then we're not allowing it, as crazy as that sounds. But it's true. It could happen, as Judy Tenuti says. All right, and it does happen. So, do we need to rest? Do we need to heal? Do we need to slow down? Do we need to assess? All that is valid at this point, at this time. All right, I feel good about that. Very well. So now moving on to the next energy, which is the day energy. So for the day, we obviously have the moon in Leo. There's a full moon in Leo at 8:53 a.m. Eastern. Please adjust the time to where you are on the globe. The moon enters Virgo at 8:07 p.m. Eastern. Adjust the time to where you are on the globe. And the color of the day is brown. Whenever there's a change of the guards, or a change of energy with the moons for a new moon or a full moon, I feel we start off that lunar month or solar month, depending, with one energy, and then we're ending with another. So we're starting with Leo energy, and in this case, we'll start with Leo energy, and then we're ending with Virgo energy. Virgo energy is reality. It's acceptance of reality, so then we can make the changes that we want, but we can't do that if we're in denial. And the Leo energy is bold and expressive. And I also feel it is allowing acceptance in this case as well. Leo energy brings attention to things. Virgo is more details and more behind the scenes, not that it couldn't be, but more so behind the scenes or behind the camera is more Virgo energy, if it's true Virgo energy. But trust me, if we have someone that loves the spotlight and they are a Virgo sun sign, their chart would indicate why. It wouldn't just be from the Virgo. You're going to have to believe me on that one. All right. So the day energy, this is fascinating. So we are at the tail end now of what I call Soul's Journey. It's a 3-week crash course of the soul. So for 3 weeks, and we go through this cycle about 4 times a year, so once per season, if you will. So each day we either learn or we review or we accept or acknowledge a major life lesson. And imagine if we get one major lesson 4 times a year, we are so ahead of the game, and that's soul growth and evolution. Just saying. Now, this energy, this is actually attributed to the planet Saturn. Now, normally I would say about Saturn that it is the energy of the task master. You better work, Paul. Absolutely. Though this is more actually the end of a cycle. So we are closing a chapter somehow, either in life or energetically, this lunar month. I would say between February 9th and March 13th, 2025. Hopefully we allow it, because as we end one cycle, another cycle begins. Close one door, another door opens. Close one window, another window opens. That's how it works. All right. So this is the conclusion of something. This is the realization of something. This is also completion. This also has to do with past life energy. So we could access, I mean, we could do this at any time of the year. Though we could access past life energy. Definitely could. Though again, we could do this any time of the year. But here it is. Though, as I was saying with the planet Saturn, is that this is more acknowledgement, being seen, being acknowledged, being recognized, being rewarded. Some lucky ducks are going to be rewarded. Now, again, with the influence of the weak energy with Jupiter in Libra, the universe is going to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. Person, place, thing. It's not that we can't put in a request, but the universe has our back, and not that I wish harm on anyone, but as we see certain things happen to certain people, just remember we didn't do it to them, they did it to themselves, and not to be cruel, you might want to get a favorite movie snack and enjoy the show, okay? Because it's going to prove to be one heck of an interesting lunar month. I don't think it's bad or negative in the least. Just saying. All right. Now, because of the previous energy had to do with rest, so be open to receiving past life information in your dreams while you're sleeping. Be open to that concept. If you like that idea, you might want to, and you can say this to yourself if you're not alone, request that that's something you would like to do, make a connection, get some knowledge each night before you go to sleep. And when your mind allows it, it will be. Make it so, Captain Picard, Star Trek The Next Generation. All right, now we're going to move on. So now the psychic insight theme for this Leo full moon, the Leo full moon is at 24 degrees Leo. So if you're astrologically inclined, you look to see where 24 degrees Leo falls on your chart. What does that, where's the placement? What house is it? What are the planets in it? This is all where the spotlight of the full moon. When the full moon does reveal things, so this is definitely going to be another revealing full moon. Totally tubular. Totally. All right. So 24 degrees Leo, that's where the spotlight is, and then the opposite is where the shadow is. I would imagine that would be Aquarius. Yeah, I think it would be Aquarius. So then where 24 degrees Aquarius falls on your chart is where the shadow. If we need to do any shadow work, that's going to tell us where. The house that's included, whatever planets are in there, that's going to tell us. If we're open and willing to do so. Okay. And that goes for every new moon, full moon, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. Okay. Now, the energy attributed to this is the Astrological Association is the planet Mars in Leo. It has to be Leo because it's a Leo full moon after all. Now, Mars is the planet of action, impetus, drive to move forward, to take action, to progress. Action, just likes action. So Mars in Leo is going to want us to take an action. We're going to feel propelled to take an action. I would say before, unless you're absolutely certain, before we take an action, assess our situation. Assess what do we need to let be or let go first. Because there's no sense putting our time, energy into something that is representing our past and not representing our future. Of course, the present is where we should be, but you see what I'm talking about. All right. Now, with this energy, I attribute it to lessons, lessons learned, could be from past life, could be past life lessons, totally. Could be just lessons that we finally got it from this lifetime. Or it could be lessons that we would like to investigate and research. So that would be knowledge, wisdom, highlights the written word. Keep that in mind. And I feel it has to do with a teaching element as well. Sometimes with a teacher and sometimes with a student. That's how it works. I'm sure you've noticed that. What I always say to be careful with this energy is unhealthy competition. Healthy competition, I actually encourage it. I feel it makes us, sometimes we need to know what we're capable of, and the healthy competition shows us exactly that, and then we can shift it moving forward if need be. But this is unhealthy competition. This is not a one-upmanship. That would only, we would only get like an energetic smack in the face, or smack from a wave, like a wave in the ocean getting smacked. It's only going to come back to bite us in the bum, so I wouldn't suggest that. All right. I like the energy though. Research, development, knowledge, wisdom. It does seem like there's some tough lessons we're gonna for some people that are gonna learn, or we're just gonna like acknowledge what we need to acknowledge, and then we're ready to start a new cycle. Okay. Even if it takes a lunar month to do so, it's still well worth our time and energy and effort, or allowance. All right. Now, my favorite part is the what do I call it? The theme healing song. That's what I call it. All right. So there are a few options. So the keywords that I received were commit or quit, and that's from the weak energy. So it's almost like a put up or shut up from the universe. Are you going to do it or you're not going to do it? Do what you're going to do or get off the pot. So what are you doing? So if you're sitting on the fence for too long, as I colorfully say, you're going to get barbed wire up your bum. So you got to make a choice or decision, or the universe will make it for us. I've had that happen. So when we resist something, like we know we need to make a change, and we resist it, and then it ends up blowing up in our face because it's not for our highest good, that's what I mean. Been there, done that, do not want to repeat that. Just saying. All right. So commit or quit, and then I got fated. Like something that is supposed to happen to us. And again, it's based on what we put out is what we get in. What we put out is what we get back. It's just the universe mirroring us. Energy attracting like energy. The good, the bad, the wise, and or the wicked. And believe me, everyone gets what they deserve, even if it's not as quickly as we would like them to get it at times. But everyone does. No one is immune to this. No one is immune to the universal law. And that's what we're working with. Even though some people think they're a law unto themselves, but that would be a lesson learned, wouldn't it? Eventually. So I also received the phrase, but it's really a song, across the universe. Because this is sort of like a universal, global type energy, especially when we go as far back as past lives. So, of course, One of the songs is Across the Universe, 1969, The Beatles. I believe it was their last album together. So that's sort of like the collective theme healing song. If we need to heal, then there is a song called Be Here Now, released 1973 by one of the Beatles, though when he had his solo career, George Harrison. Great song, it just brings you back into the now. That happened, but this is now. So be here now. And then the title of this video and the main song is called The Masterplan, 1995 by Oasis. I'm more thinking our personal master plan, but for some, they might think it's the master plan of the universe. And I wouldn't disagree with that. But to put a personal spin on this, I'm thinking more in terms of our plan, our master plan, that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Get busy. That's the way I'm interpreting it. All right, so check them all out and just absorb the energy. They're all great songs. All right, so I'm going to end it there. I'd like to say thank you for tuning in and watching and joining us. Until next time we connect, either in another video or in a reading session, psychic reading session. You be well, take care, and remember, let it be, let it go, allow, the universe has our back, and keep moving forward.